Alright, hi everybody. I think I'm live. When I go to my channel it says I am, but my dashboard's not showing any information, so yeah, so I've been trying to fix this for the last few minutes. That's why I didn't start right at 4, but I think I'm good. Okay. Yeah, well, my channel is showing me live even though my dashboard is not, so I guess I'll take it. Anyway, yeah, so let's get started. Alright, I'll open up Unity. Okay, so the game is playable now, and all of our goals have been met. There's still, let me see. Oh, I left the wrong page up. Let me change it real quick. Okay, so, oh, hi Storm. Good to see ya. Right at the start. Okay, so we still have quite a bit of things to add here. This thing is pretty essential. I'm doing pretty good. How are you? Like I said, I think I'll probably just devote 1 or 2 more days to this game before we move on to the next. So let's see if we can finish some of these to-do list items. One thing I remember is that oh, okay, good. Saw my tweet. I remember that if you try to exit the game, it starts at the lobby but it doesn't load the Unity scene, so I'll fix that real quick. Right here. Okay. Yeah, it can be tough, but glad to see you're not too bad right now. How about we just make it that whenever we enter the scene that it automatically loads the Unity scene. That might be easiest. So then Unity engine, scene management. Okay, so this would be the lobby. I think that's what I called it in Unity. Let's see. Yeah, scenes, lobby scene, okay. I guess I should go and add this to the other controllers, might as well. So the mod loading scene. Alright. And last but not least, the chess scene. Okay, I'm gonna see where else I call this. Oh, right. So yeah, we don't need this object anymore. Okay, so yeah, we can just get rid of this entire object. and as well in the lobby scene. Okay. So now I'll go ahead and load the game up, and we'll see if that change made everything work correctly. Huh, oh, something messed up. Network tracker start. Okay, let's see. Since we start the game in the lobby scene, well, there's two ways we could do this. We could either not call this if the lobby scene is already updated or active, or we could just create a new Unity scene for the title screen, which I guess that's what I'll do. Yeah, file, new scene. And we don't really have anything in here. Oh, we do want a camera, I guess. Oh, yeah, I was trying to remove the camera. Okay, scenes. Then we've got to add it to the build list. Right. Okay, so where's the game link? Unity right here. Okay, so all I need to do really is make like a object here that just calls this game links load. Okay. I think it's capital B right there. Oh right, and I spell it with a U. Right, there we go. And then on the start we'll just call this game link. I think that's good. It's gonna complain that we don't ever use the game object. So I'm just gonna create another little function here to help with that. Alright, hi Storm, glad you're back. Right, then I'll just add that new component to this object. Oh no, I don't mind. I'm single right now. Alright, okay, so now we can just call GameLink load here. Alright, and then it pops right into here. Okay. Alright, so we'll join. Oh yeah, Storm, it can be difficult sometimes. Okay, it couldn't be loaded because it has not been... Oh right, it's not called chess scene, I think it's called the play scene. Okay. Okay, let's try this one more time. Yeah, I've had significant others before, Storm. Alright, okay, so we got to the screen. I'm just gonna forfeit. Alright, and now if I press exit, okay, it does load back in. I wonder what happens. Okay, so I guess you can do all this. Yeah, let's go ahead and load up some stuff and see what happens when the other player loads in. Storm, don't feel bad. I mean, I am a lot older than you, so I'm sure you'll find somebody. So we've got checkers and host first, or host second. Okay, it did load everything correctly. Good. So other player. No value given. Oh, that's because we're trying to load the checkers mod, of course. Alright, cool. Oh no, I'm 29 actually. but I guess I'll take that as a compliment, so thank you. Alright, so yeah, now this forfeit. Oh, that's not a problem there. Okay, good. Okay, we did that. It does say in my profile, I think. Alright. Okay, so what should I do first here? I guess we should, yeah, dispose these assets. Oh yeah, my voice is not the deepest, I'll give you that. Also, I'll put a little bit up to my microphone, but... let me see here. Okay, so when we exit the screen, we're going to need to dispose of all the asset we loaded. So I guess we do that in the database. Just on the bottom. $15 and your voice sounds like your father's, so you're lucky. When I was younger, I was a bit more embarrassed of mine, but it doesn't really bother me that much anymore. Okay, so we got the models in here. Well, actually, we can just go through this model prefab and unload. Maybe I should look up, see best practices for this. Last year you sounded like for 5. Yeah, it's amazing when voice drops like that. Okay, so let's Unity unload asset bundles. Okay, so I think we're going to need to keep like a list of all the asset bundles in here. I don't even know if this will show up, but asset bundle. Okay, and then for each bundle and asset bundles, oops, we just call bundles, bundle unload, and it's true. If you call false, it only unloads objects that aren't being used. model prefabs clear. And then we can set the indicator model data to null. Should also probably clear up the Lua functions. So we got the win-loss set up. And I guess we'll clear the prototypes as well. Okay, and so now I need the mod loader to keep a reference to all these bundles for us. And so we'll have the bundle here. Okay, so public list set bundle. Okay. Oh. Oh. It's pretty much, isn't it just a Unity engine object? Since it was capitalized, I thought that was the only thing it could be. Okay, it was lowercase. Then why did it capitalize itself like that?
Get ready.
Okay, there it goes. So mod asset bundles equals new. And for each just in bundle cache. So once it gets this far, it already knows everything's loaded, I think. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, we can get this the values. Okay. And then last thing we need to do is the mod translator needs to add all those asset bundles to the new list. So database asset bundles equals new. And then just add the range. So it basically copies that list. And so now we have that all to dispose when we exit the scene. Which I guess we can do with that right here. Oh no, right here. Yeah. So game database equals is it a game component? I think so. Component keys game database. just call dispose, and then I want to remove this. Okay. So yeah, now I guess I'll test that out to see and make sure nothing bad happens. Okay. And then if I exit, the object type asset bundle's been destroyed. Okay. Let's see. Maybe it's because I disposed of it earlier. Let's see, find all references. Okay, yeah, we do dispose of the loader, but I don't want to dispose. Oh, but see, we only call false. I guess I just can't do that. But then we need to know if it's... Okay, so we should just have bool unload bundle. I wonder if there's a way I can just unload the models themselves. Unity, unload, prefab. I don't think there's any way. Okay. Not sure if we can unload. So this thing I'm reading, it says that you see, this is basically what I was doing. I was sending false, so it only unloaded the objects that we weren't using, but that also disposed of the asset bundle, so it wouldn't let me unload everything afterwards. So I'm not sure if there's a good way that I can like just pick and choose individual assets to unload without using this asset bundle. And see, we can't use the resources because we're not using Unity's resource folder for this, because that's not available to mods. So I guess, yeah, we'll just have to deal with this. It's not a huge deal. I guess it's just up to the mod authors not to include a bunch of junk data in their asset bundles. Okay. I think it's gonna complain now. Yeah, that doesn't have a dispose function that takes only 0 arguments. You're not gonna take me to it? Oh, there we go. Okay, so what do I do here? Okay, interesting. I wonder if that just this would work. I think it, yeah, I guess it would, wouldn't it? Okay, so how would I do now? I'll just keep this commented in case we need it. For each model and model prefabs, so we game object destroy model, and then I need to call indicator data dispose, because it will need to dispose of its models as well. Oh, well, it's just, I keep forgetting that doesn't actually store the models, it just stores their model index. Okay, yeah, so I won't worry about this. Alright, so we'll just go back to how it was before. Again, does the piece prototype, I don't think, contains the model either. Oh, yeah, it's just an index of the model, and then, yeah, it has this movement function, but we don't have to dispose that. Okay, so yeah, we don't need this anymore. Alright, so yeah, that's simpler. Alright, so now I'll go through again just to make sure don't have any errors. Oops, wrong button there. So far so good. Okay, joins. When I'm moving outside, use destroy immediate. Okay. I do want to destroy it. Unity. Alright. So one more time. Load up chess again. And then forfeit. I thought I changed it to destroy immediate. Oh, I forgot to say true. I didn't know this had 2 arguments. Let's see. Destroys object immediately. You are strongly recommended to use destroy instead. Okay, so I guess this is just to really make sure you don't do something you don't want to. But I do want to destroy the asset. Okay. So this time it didn't bother me. It looks like everything's good. Okay, so one problem here is, yeah, since the other player hasn't loaded in yet, it doesn't know. Yeah, it says chess isn't playable. It's not a big deal, so I won't worry about it for now. Because once the other player loads into the lobby, it works correctly. Ooh, okay, there's a problem. So the database is not registered? Game start generator. Oh, maybe it's because we shouldn't unload the database. Okay, instead of dispose, let's call this clear. Where's... Oh, I need the chess scene. Where is the game database even created, I wonder? Okay, let's get rid of some of these objects up here. Do I have any console? I have just about every console. Okay, so what I want to see... Oh, this isn't going to be easy to find. Get. Trying to find register. Oh, right here. Okay, so the game just does it at the very beginning. That's good to see. Oh yeah, I do have a PlayStation 4. Alright, so chess scene, so yeah, we just won't remove the game database, we'll just clear it. And then the mod translator, does it recreate those objects that I set to null? Okay, yeah, it creates new lists if they don't exist. I guess that's good, but... see if this works now. Oh, what did I do? Oh, it's doing one of these things again. Let me reload Unity. Unfortunately, I don't have any of those games. I wasn't really into shooters until pretty recently. I got into Overwatch, but I do want to play Uncharted though. So what is wrong here? But I didn't change anything about Moon Sharp. Did I? When I renamed the thing from dispose to clear, did it like mess up something? Let's see. I think it was a little bit too happy to rename. I don't know if this will work. Disposable. Yeah, sorry Storm, it's bad luck. Okay, I have a feeling it's not going to do it. Seems like for some reason when I renamed the dispose function, it decided to go and rename everything that implemented dispose to clear, which is gonna be a big pain. Where is it? Oh, I don't know why I did this. Dispose. Really? Yeah, it's right there. I hope I'm not messing up anything. I guess I could always... Don't do that. I guess I could always go and re-download Moon Sharp. Do all these two. Suppose. Okay, now we leave that clear. Oh, is that actually wrong? It's supposed to be clear. Okay, now this is dispose. Okay, yeah, Yeah, this is a real clear function. This is supposed to be the dispose function. Okay. I'll have to remember not to rename anything that's part of an interface. Reach, disposable. Okay, is that good now? Oh my gosh. Is that correct? Okay, so dispose. I'm just gonna have to go through and fix my mistake. Hopefully this won't take too long. I guess we didn't really have any big plans for today anyway, but refactoring was not what I wanted to do. Okay, so this is supposed to be dispose and dispose. I know this is supposed to be dispose. Okay, iMessage. Dispose. Dispose. Okay, I already did that one. Surprised that Visual Studios would do this. Trying to think of when you'd want this kind of functionality. Mostly because, obviously, me just renaming that one function affected a whole lot of other objects that aren't related. I should rename. Okay, oh wait, we'll get in there. Scene load disposal. I don't even know what this class is. Oh, this uses. Oh no, it does use a tick helper. Button. Alright, just few more. Oops. And last but not least. Alright. Okay. Hopefully that's all that's gonna complain to me about. I don't care about the line endings. Alright, so just to make sure I didn't mess up something horrible, I'm gonna run it again. Okay, so far so good. Alright. Okay, so I think I'm okay. Oh, I should have tried to... The whole reason I was doing this is because I wanted to see if it could load another game after entering the lobby. Okay, just exit out of here. Alright, that works. Okay, great. Oops. So let's look back here. Dispose the assets. This is not super important. Camera. Well, it is important, but I don't know if we'll get to it. Okay, we probably should do this because we need to exit back to the lobby. Same here. This is again just quality of life. Okay, that'd be nice to do. This is also kind of important, and the promotions. Also rotate the black knights towards the center. Okay, so let's see, what do I want to do first of this? Okay, I guess we need to do the loading errors for sure. Okay, so I received an error from the server. This would happen if the other player could not load the mod again for some reason. I don't know, I guess what we would do here is just let's actually test what happens. We don't need to build it again. Okay, so we'll start up a game and then I'll have the client leave and then I'll edit one of the mods to include some error. Okay, so start. thing I need to do here. Also, we need some text on the screen to display active player, because right now it's not really that obvious whether it's your turn or not. Okay, so let's go ahead and I guess move a piece. That will also be good to test. Okay, so we got some other error here. I'm not going to worry about it for now because we're doing something else. Why is it not letting me pick? Alright, interesting. So there's some bug if the second player... Oh wait, no, because it's because we're the white first, because this player is moving first. Okay. Of course. So now it's this player's turn, but I'm going to have the client disconnect. And I'll edit this, just change the name. So now it can't load the mod when I start it back up. Okay, so what happens is it exits to the lobby. So I guess this should exit to the lobby as well. Okay, and also it keeps sending this. But I think it's just because we don't change the state after we get an error. Okay, so what we do... Okay, so let's close all but this. So we really need to just call this exit to lobby message again. And we'll exit, and there's an error. I mean, ideally we'd want to display a message, but it's not super important at this point. So if the client is rejected, yeah, then we'd also want to exit to lobby. Oops. Let's actually private void exit to lobby, and we'll call this function first, but then also we should set the the state to I don't know, exiting, just so that I would cancel anything that depends on it. State equals int. And the other time we'd exit to the lobby is if the server gave us no game state. Okay, so, and really I don't think this would ever happen because we would always provide our game state, but Just gotta make sure. Strange, my Twitch dashboard still is not updating to say I'm live, but obviously I have people watching, but I just have to trust OBS on this, I guess. Alright, so load. Oh, right. Oh, I rebuilt it. Okay, so that's good. So I'll move this again. And then disconnect. Okay. Did that. Oh, I just needed to update. And then I go into the streaming assets and rename this just so that it won't be able to load the mod when I restart. Then we rejoin. Okay, and then yeah, the other player also was kicked back to the lobby. Okay, so if we try to play chess again, it should still give us an error. Yeah. But then if I change the name back, I think it should load. Okay, cool. And I'll just... I don't think I've ever tested if the game does reload the current state correctly. So I might as well do that while I'm here. So rejoin. Okay, good. I was hoping that this knight would be there, and it is. Also, oh, it doesn't say whose turn it is. Which it should be this player's turn. Oh, but there was a bug with that anyway. Oh, well, no, there wasn't. I just was being confused. Okay. Okay, so what would happen? There we rejoined a game in progress. Okay, so we get the game state, new board message, send ready. Oh, right, that's a sends ready check. Okay, so what do we... Let's see. I think I already take care of this if... what am I looking for? Yeah, the turn chooser. Okay, so what I do here, the turn chooser automatically restarts itself. I think what might be better is that if you get disconnected, it just exits out completely, and then the match manager or something would restart the turn. Okay, that is interesting. Like, what happens if you get disconnected at different points in the thing? That would be difficult to test. But I think I'll... Yeah, so let's just get rid of this awaiting reconnection. And then if you lose connection, then the state just becomes inactive. So we can actually do this simpler. If does not equal inactive, and connection state does not equal connected, then we just do this. Start choosing command. Okay, so turn manager. So it's actually, yeah, the match manager is what has the information about the turn, like what state we're in. Because if we're in the choosing state and we get disconnected, then we want to restart it. So I guess the turn chooser can handle that. But then if we're in the sent to server and we got disconnected, then we basically want to hold on to our end of turn state and try to resend it when we get when we get reconnected. Well, actually, yeah, we don't even need to do anything because we send the end of turn state and then we just keep on sending it to the server to refresh our ready check timer. And then once the other player gives us their end of turn state, then we're good to go. Actually, maybe if we get to this point, trying to think, because there's one problem. Probably if the actually, I think if you disconnect at this point, what we'd have to do is just like move on to the next turn and then wait until they reconnect. How would I? Okay, well, I guess I'll do that in a second. First, let's take care of reconnecting during the choosing phase. Because I already have the turn state here. Okay, so that just stops the choosing. Okay, so yeah, we probably won't actually use this. Let's see. It's a turn manager. Okay, it does not have the connection state already. Okay, so if the turn state state equals int turn state choosing. Okay, and we're getting disconnected. Then we can just call this stop turn choosing command. And what if we call the send again? Okay, so well, this is only called when there's a change, so is connected. Let's pull this out again, I guess. Oh, we don't have to do it this way. Okay, so if we're in the choosing, basically, so if the turn state just becomes connected, that means we must have been disconnected a second ago, so we can call the start turn choosing command. Otherwise, we'll call stop. Okay, so that should take care of that. Oh, and also we'd only do this if it's actually our turn. So yeah, let's pull this out. Oh yeah, extract method is local player turn. So I don't want capital S right there. Okay, so yeah, we'd only call this if it's in the choosing state and it's the local player turn, otherwise we don't have to worry about it. Okay, so handle choice made. Okay, so I think that's one thing. Okay, so I got both of these. Let's add little messages here for what I'm doing now. Reconnection during choosing phase, connection during wait for server, end of turn message phase. So I think we, oops, don't want to save that. I think we've got the choosing phase complete now, so let's see. Start everything up. Okay, I guess I'll make sure I go first, or the host goes first, I mean. Okay, and then, so if I reconnect now, refresh. Okay, so yeah, now it's, oh, except it says it's their turn. Yeah, it got a little messed up there. It's interesting. So basically what happened there is that when it reconnected, I guess the active player didn't get set to the right value. Where is it? we do that? So local player is host. Otherwise we set the opposite one. Don't see any problems with that. Okay, why don't I go ahead and add a debug log here. Log error so it shows up in that log on the client. Okay, so string format. How do I do this? New board turn info active, or let's say local active, and then number. Oh, I need to say board local player, board active player. Okay, that's everything. So I just want to see what values it gives us. Because last time, for some reason, the game thought that it was both players' turns at once. Okay, so now new board turn info local second, active first, number -1. What did it say here? First active first, number -1. Okay, that's fine. And then if I exit, so now it should say local second, active first, number 1, I think, or maybe 0. Local second. Okay, so that did work, but the problem is it's still saying it's my turn. Because it's letting me move when I shouldn't be able to. Maybe it's because the board hasn't been set up right. Let's see. When does it set the new board? Okay, yeah, so it changes the state. Oh no, it doesn't. Yeah, because it sets the board before it sets the state to connected. It's not going to be the problem. I guess one way to check would be to just have the debug message right here. Okay. Let's try one more time. See if the variables are getting mixed up. Oh no, we don't want to rejoin. Oh right, make sure the host is first. The clock should check second, first, number 0. Okay, so exit out. Then rejoin here. Okay, local second active. Oh, why does it say that the second player is active? Oh, it incremented the turn. That's a problem. Oh no, what's wrong, Storm? Alright. Okay, so that's the problem, is that it was like going to the next turn. Let's see. It must be calling the next turn command. Let's see, where is this called? Oh right, so this shouldn't always happen. Because if... Oh no, Destiny. Yeah, I'm a little surprised I never got into that game, because it looked pretty fun, but... I figured now I might as well just wait for the sequel if I'm going to. Let's see. Okay, so maybe I should, instead of just have next turn, it should be like start turn command. And then we'll be a little smarter when it actually increments the turn. I think that's what we'll need to do. Okay, so let's find the game state compiler. Where is that? Or rather not, no, we need the start generator. And so we start turn number 0. So now that's not an option. Okay, and so we won't increment that. How do we know? I guess we only know that we need to move to next command once we've gotten the message back from the server. Okay, so let's see, our next turn. Okay, so let's spool, increment. Okay, there we go, that makes things simpler. Okay, so here we won't increment. But here we will, because we got the go-ahead from the server, so everything's going well. Okay, so that should fix that problem, hopefully. Is there a delegate? Let's see. Sure they do. Oh, I need to save the file. Okay. Alright, so join and start over here. And then I'll exit and reload. Oh, I accidentally closed the file, or the Explorer window. Where is it? Show and Explorer. Okay, good. So now it knows it's not its turn. What about here? Just gonna make sure. Yeah, I can't click. Then if I go like this. Huh. Oh, that's weird. It's like I didn't move the piece for some reason. But when you hover over it, the actual game thinks it's here. But the model didn't move. Except it moved here. Huh. But anyway, now it's this person's turn, so I'll exit again and see if everything still works. Okay, yeah, so it made it this person's turn again. Let's see. Local, active, okay. Huh, for some reason just it won't... Even when I mouse over that square, it shows the right piece. What is going on? Yeah, this one should be moved. Okay, I don't know what could cause that problem. But at least we got the turns to work right. I'm gonna load it again and just see what's going on. Oh, here's something interesting. What if they both try to rejoin after they've both crashed? I wonder what would happen. Yeah, it just exits the lobby. Okay, good. Alright, Storm. Alright, let's try this one more time. Let's see if the model still does not want to move. The even weirder thing is it worked on this, like this instance of the game, but not the editor version. Okay, so again. Okay, so yeah, I don't know what happened, but maybe it has something to do with reconnecting. If that's the case. Oh, I think I might know what. Let's see if it works. I mean, if that weird bug happens again now. So, yeah. Okay, yeah, I think it's because the piece mover must have the old instance of the board or something. So, where is it? Simple piece mover. Yeah, it just gets the board. I'm surprised I didn't fix that. Find all references. I'm just gonna make sure there's no other thing that does that. Register. Board equals, okay, so model creator also does that. My loading scene, oh, well, that's okay. Okay, so yeah, it's mostly just this Unity stuff. This needs the board, doesn't it? So I think all I have to do, let's just do this. And what was the other thing? The piece model creator. Oh no, this. Okay, yeah, just creates initial pieces. But this needs to update when we when a model gets promoted. So why don't I do that now? I guess. Okay, so we got during choosing phase. That's done. So really, what we have to do. So we need to watch for the promotion event. I'm not even sure what that is. Promotion manager. Oh, let's clean up the bar up top. Okay, so it's this message. It doesn't have the scene. We gotta do game link, game, scene components, subscribe, new, simple listener, and do promotion. And then here, I think it's actually complaining because it doesn't have the scene yet. Forgot to update this. So game link, game dot scene components. Okay, so here, this is the piece. And all we really need to do is destroy the current model for this piece and then create a new one. Probably just pull this whole thing out, extract method, create model for a piece. And then why don't I just get a reference to the board instead of having to get it every time. So private board. Do I still need this? Okay. Oh, I don't have to pass it at all because it's an instance object now. I don't know what this function's for, but I don't need it. Oh, actually, let's see. Do I need it? Maybe the raycaster uses this. Oh, the piece mover. Oh, because it changes the position. Yeah, so that's fine. Okay, so what we first need to destroy the old one. So, okay, so game object old model equals get model object. So game object dot destroy old model. Why is it not like that? Oh, okay. So it actually is piece model. And since this is a component, we need to call piece model dot game object to make sure it destroys the whole thing. And then we can just call create model for piece, and it will create the new one for us. Okay. Wait, so now, yeah, let's test this, I guess. We're gonna have to move a pawn all the way up to the other side of the board, but hopefully it works the first time so we don't have to do it again. I guess I could always just re-enable that testing code in the mod scripts so that you can do a promotion at any position, but we'll just leave it for now. Oh. No reference object not set. Okay, so the board hasn't been set yet. Is that true? Okay, so maybe these Unity classes need to do something like this, which is game components get, or is it a scene component? I forget. No, this is a game component. Okay. Components get board component keys board, or at least the piece model creator does. But I'll go ahead and do it in the piece mover as well, just in case. You know what? I should do this. That way I don't have to keep typing game link. Okay. Now I'm gonna need to rebuild it. Okay, ready. Alright, so now it's working. So I'll just move this pawn up, not do the same thing. So now it says, okay, yeah, transform me into a queen. Oh, interesting, it only gives me one option. Maybe I forgot to update it. Transform me into a castle. Okay, well, it's looking pretty well, except something weird going on with the promotion choices, but let's see. I guess I will need to re-enable the testing. Where is it? Assets. Okay, so movement. So it's supposed to add all this. Actions. Yeah, it looks like it's fine. So possible actions: moving piece, X, Y, capturing, promoting, and then the piece. So I didn't like mess up on the arguments. So if promoting, okay. So what I'll do is I'll just make this always run for now. Because I want to, something's going weird with the promotion commands. Let's see. Hopefully we can fix this in about 15 minutes. So load up chess again. Alright, so now, okay, it only shows one promotion option. Okay, so I must have messed up something somewhere having to do with the action indicators. To just pick one at random. Actually, I bet it still works because I'm clicking the scroll wheel right now, so I bet it scrolls through them. Yeah, because that's a rook, not the queen, which is the first one. It's just not showing on that on the display. So we got the pattern compiler. Okay. I don't think I set any of that up. Yeah, I didn't put any promotion models, so I think they should all be -1. Alright, let's exit this. Let's see. Where's the mod translator? Make sure that's right. Board setup. I actually wanted to find the pieces. Oh, right, here it is. Here it is. Alright, so if it's null or empty, yeah, it does set to -1, otherwise it maps the model. Okay, so that's good. So this checks for duplicates. Oh, I see. So even if there's multiple promotions, if they both have the same decoration model, it collapses them down all to 1. That's not what I want to happen. It should really just never collapse promotion types. Okay, so let's see. Private bool is collapsible. Oh, that's basically what this does. Check for duplicates. So same position. Okay, so type equals type. And type does it not equal promote. Is that correct? So when does this, so it returns true if there is a duplicate, okay. Yeah, so yeah, if it's promote type, we'll just never say those are a duplicate. Because why would a mod author would never do that unless they made a mistake, so. Well, maybe we should be a bit more. Because I guess trying to think of any. Well, I mean, even if it is a duplicate, it doesn't really make any difference. It just adds extra information. So decoration model. Okay, well, we should, yeah, if they have different decoration models, then it definitely is not a duplicate. But also, okay, I think the reason that I'm hesitating here is because I want to like put another integer here for the promotion piece, but the problem is it's like irrelevant to the actual indicator. But I guess just to keep things simple, promotion piece. So really that data is only there because the compiler needs it. Oh, it doesn't even know the promotion piece right away, do we? So I guess we'll do this way. Alright, then turn action component. So switch comp equal, I guess I can just do this. Since we use switch for everything else, then all I have to do is return this component index. Oops, put the comma in the wrong spot. Okay, so now this should fix it. Again, it seems a little wrong to put this data in this object. Another way to do it would have been to have like a separate hash table, but I don't know, that seems like a lot of work. Oh no, my dashboard's updated. Must have been some problems on Twitch earlier. Oops, didn't want to open this up. Okay, alright. So it should have collapsed the move options, I'm pretty sure. But I guess let's just oops. Let's see if it cycles through them correctly. Okay, yeah. So let's see what's going on now. Promotion piece, so the component type is not promote piece and it just turns -1 all the time. So anything that's not a promotion piece should have an this value should be equal. Oh, it's because I don't set it right here. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I bet I'm pretty sure that fixes it. Alright, and okay, yeah, that's what I wanted. So basically you just choose what promotion piece, and obviously this doesn't make much sense right now, but the mod author would want to include a model in the mod that would tell you what piece you're going to promote to. There, the first one was queen, and the second one I think is knight, yeah. Okay, so now that's good. All done with that, I think. Definitely need to do this. Okay. So yeah, things we definitely need to do is play these bottom 3. Let's okay, I only have a few more minutes left. I don't think we can finish any of these in time, so I'll start on this reconnection. So the problem here is if, let's see, the match manager, if I open this up it's easier to show. So if the game disconnects and is sent to server state, which, let's make sure, when is this, when do we actually set that? So we got the turn manager. Then it gets handle choice made. So it does this all in one frame and sends handle end of turn, which is sent to the match manager. Okay, so that's fine. So we send this all in the same frame. The problem is that if you disconnect sometime after sending this, but before we get the message back, or yeah, because we'd be waiting for the other player to give us their state. It's a bit confusing, actually. I wonder if I should... I was gonna say, I wonder if the server should just step in. Like if it notices it gets disconnected, but it has one player's state. Because what I was gonna do is, if you're in the sent to server phase and you get disconnected, then I was going to say that we would just use our end of turn state and go ahead and advance to the next turn, and then when the player reconnects, then we'd send them our game state. But I don't know if that's the best thing to do. Because that does open the door to some cheating that could happen. But I guess that doesn't really make much difference because both players would have to be in on it to be able to use it effectively. And if both players are trying to cheat, is it really cheating? I don't know. The other weird thing that could happen is, say the server gets both of the states and then sends it, but then you get disconnected before you receive the reply from the server. Then we would receive the state from the server after we've already gone through with it. Gone through is just using our own. But gosh, that's so unlikely. Maybe we should just have a short timer or something. I don't know. Well, I guess I'll think about it, and then tomorrow we'll implement that and play these last few things on the list. And then I'm thinking I'll just release this game and its code to the community to update if they feel like it, because I think I've learned what I need to from this game, and we'll move on. But also next week is going to be kind of exciting because Ludum Dare is next weekend, so that will be fun. I'll be streaming for almost 48 hours. But anyway, yeah, thanks everybody for coming by and watching. We'll continue where we left off tomorrow at 5 Eastern. And yeah, I hope to see you there. Again, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.